Good afternoon, everyone. थोड़ा जोर थी. Okay. So many of you might be knowing, almost every one of you, right? Some may not be knowing. So let me introduce myself first. I am Dhruv Vardhe. I have been working as a service delivery manager since past 2 years. I have been working with Dhawan Technologies since more than 5 years. So within Dhawan Technologies, definitely I have explored my whole career, starting as a developer till the manager level. So surely it was a great experience over here. Also, because of that experience itself, I'm standing over here and just providing you some overview on entrepreneurship at the moment. Next. So my topic, evolving as an entrepreneur. Question, do you know what is entrepreneur? You might be confused between what is a businessman and what is an entrepreneur. Also, an entrepreneur or a manager. There is a wide difference between all three of them. I will definitely provide the details regarding this, but let me start from the very beginning of everybody's career. When somebody is starting the career, right? Everybody have a dream that I want to accomplish something great, something different. Everybody has that, right? They don't want to continue with the same trend that as this particular person is doing this, I want to continue with this. They always think they want to do something different. In their own field, possibly, may not be in their own field. You might have noticed some persons changing just the field considering their interest, and they are doing well within that field. So, it is about more of an interest and not about what the thing that you are doing currently. I will try to explain what evolving as an entrepreneur means. I have mentioned another statement over here, taking one step at a time. It is not a process that you will learn immediately. It is a process that will evolve on the basis of the time itself. You will require some time and also the experience in order to accomplish it. I am not the most experienced one in this whole room right now. Surely I am not. But experience will let you understand that how much thing you can accomplish as and when the time goes. Right? I hope you are agreeing on what I am saying. Yes or no? Okay, next slide. Okay, read the first line. The one who takes risk in the hope of profit is called entrepreneur. So, here it is specifically marked about profit. So, is profit always meant to be monetary profit? Question. Yes or no? Right. It is not always the monetary hope that an entrepreneur is expecting. Not always. So, let me first come down to the difference between entrepreneur and a businessman. Okay? Entrepreneur is someone that has some idea, or you can say he wants to explore something new. But when it comes to a businessman, he or she, whoever it is, may be following a continued trend. For an example, if I just take Reliance Industries, petroleum specifically, right? I can consider that whoever is associated with that is following a trend of petroleum, because they are associated with the same industry and they are continuing in that same industry, right? So they are eventually the businessmen. But if I consider an entrepreneur, right? He has some idea. He will explore that. Okay? Definitely, based on his interest, he might see somewhere that if there are any possibly other people also looking around the same idea or no. He will try to explore more on that. And eventually, he will create his own path. That is what a main difference between an entrepreneur and a businessman means. Businessman is continuing the same thing that he is doing, while the entrepreneur creates his own thing. Next, entrepreneur and manager. I am a manager. I am a manager. I can say that. Right now, I am not an entrepreneur because I am not creating or trending something of my own right now. I am basically an employee in one company, right? So manager is always associated and considered in that way. In the same manner, entrepreneur is something and someone who is the owner of the same thing itself, who he has developed, or he may be the part of it. I hope I am trying to explain you clearly what is the difference between all three of them. Definitely, those three terms are interchangeably used and often confused. I hope the difference is clear now. I will give you a brief overview. First statement, staying up to date with the trends. That is what an entrepreneur does. Basically, if he wants to explore something new, right, he needs to see what is ongoing in the trending. If I am considering an IT industry, being an IT person, we will obviously see IT industry as an ever-changing and ever-trending thing. It will change every now and then. Yes, the programming language that you might be learning today may get outdated tomorrow. Possibly a fact, right? If you don't change, then obviously it will impact. If an entrepreneur is on the same place, right, what he will think is, he will study that what is the ongoing trend at the moment, what is the ongoing updates that is happening within the maybe IT field or any other field, right? He will catch through. He will check, he will explore. On the basis of that, he will do his own research and study and then take his next steps. Whether he wants to commence with the ongoing trend or he wants to wait for the right time. It is not about the instant decisions. It is about the right time as well. You need to know when to strike. I hope you are getting. Next, discover your insights and your group. Here I have specifically mentioned your group. Insights is something that an entrepreneur usually have. Insight. How do you define insight? How do you define an insight? No one. Insight. When you are doing something, right, you obviously think that, okay, I am starting, or I will just take an example of a project itself, okay? You are starting a project. You might be having an insight that I might be able to complete this project in 1 month without any bugs. That is an insight that you are creating for yourself. Yes. But the insights can be proved wrong. It happens. But as an entrepreneur, you should have an insight that where you will commence forward and where you will take your ideas forward. Insight is specifically pointing towards the insight of your ideas, or in a broader sense, where you are seeing your ideas to explore, or how much you are going to spread it in the future times. And your group. Nobody is experienced enough that has the knowledge of everything. I really don't think that a one person can just do everything that is needed for a business. If someone is more focused towards the finances, someone needs to take care of the development part. If someone is more involved with the development part, someone needs to handle the team. If any of the chain or any of the link is broken, right, it won't work. Right? That is a usual case. Similarly, for an entrepreneur, he cannot do anything on its own. He needs to have a group. You cannot spread the idea alone. Alone, you are nothing. With a team, you can build something. Right? Hence, I am specifically mentioning over here, discover your insights and your group. It is not necessary that the person who might be getting involved with everyone can also be fruitful or beneficial for someone who is actually searching for such kind of person. Like for an example, I am a person A, right? I have the knowledge of software development and I am able to help many of the people, okay? It does not mean that any person that is coming towards me to work with me, right, is always adjustable. So, discovering your group is the most important thing that the entrepreneur needs to learn. And eventually he will explore more on that same trend. If you have a good group, you will always obviously explore more, right? Your ideas. The next thing, balancing your work. I think most of the IT persons may not be able to do this very properly. Maintaining the balance between your work and your personal life is not an easy task. I would hardly say that out of 100%, only 80% are not able to do this. 20% are the persons who might be able to accomplish this thing, right? I'm specifically highlighting this point of balancing your work because suppose I'm an entrepreneur, okay? I'm working on some idea. Obviously, the idea won't work immediately. And it is not something that my idea is going to work overnight, right? It will take some time. It might take some years. In order to keep your step strong, right, it requires years of dedication, right? So, you might be working late at nights. You might be thinking that, okay, what I am doing at this place, I don't have any insights at the moment and I really don't think my product is going to work or something. You might have that. In that case, another support that is required is from the family side. There has to be a support, regardless of your group, regardless your own thinking, right? If you don't have a supporting persons at your home, it might not work. Because if the family members specifically understands that, okay, this person is trying to accomplish something and they allow them to do it, right? Then that is something fruitful. But there is the restrictions of the timings and all, right? Many of them might be experiencing that, okay? In that case, it might prove a negative impact. Hence, balancing is important. I will also say that taking undue advantage of this is also not good. If your family is allowing, okay, you can stay at office till 11 p.m., 12 a.m. I don't have any issues. That doesn't mean that you have to stay always till that particular time. Hence, I am highlighting the word balancing. It is a two-way thing, not one way, right? If someone is helping you out, you also need to do something good to them as well. That is loud and clear, I hope, right? So these 3 points are the major points that usually an entrepreneur develops and needs to do in order to accomplish something that he might be having an insight or an idea with. So far clear? Everyone? Till the end? Okay, great. Next. Major factors. Everything has something, right? Over here, factors. First is risk. Nobody takes this. Even I don't take it. Everyone fears, right? But this is the most required factor in order to become an entrepreneur. Unless you take a risk, right, you won't be able to know that where you are standing, right? You don't even have an idea how much potential you have until and unless you take the risk. That is the fact. 2 points mentioned. Need to understand where you are taking risk. Okay? Second, need knowledge of the relevant thing. Investing. These are the 2 most important points of taking risk. You cannot blindly risk on anything. You cannot. You should not, I would say. Try to gain knowledge of the things that you want to risk on, first thing. Like for an example, if I want to do some investment in the market, at least I need to do some market research, or I should know how the market works, right? Without prior knowledge, if you are investing on anything, then it can incur a loss to you, right? Similarly, same thing goes with the ideas as well. If you know your idea is going to work, right? But you are not investing the things, or you are not exploring the ideas on the correct direction or on the correct thing, right? It may not work. If being an IT person, right, I am investing more on the marketing side or on the part for which I don't have much knowledge of, right? It can incur a loss. But without risk, you cannot learn. That is also a fact. You need to be a risk taker in order to become an entrepreneur. That is the most important factor out of the 3, which I have stated. I would say one thing at this point. I am highlighting some of the points regarding the entrepreneurship, right? It varies from person to person, okay? This is not the book written thing. Basically, this is something that I have chosen based on the experiences that I have seen with the different persons and on the basis of the examples which I have personally marked. So consider that this is not something copy-pasted from anywhere, okay? These are the live things that I have marked personally, okay? Second is patience. Below, what I have written? Rome was not built in a day. If I have an idea today, I am investing over there. I have invested a lot of things. That doesn't mean that it is going to work instantly. No. It requires a time. It requires patience. Like I mentioned prior, sometimes years. It doesn't mean that you just need to keep waiting and waiting. Maybe waiting many years obviously proves that your idea is not going to work. You need to understand that, right? Similarly, if you have an idea, it is working, but it is going on a same slow pace, right? There is a possibility that it can pick up the pace in the future, right? So patience is the most important thing. Third, support. Give support and gain support. Very small sentence, but means a lot. If you're not supporting someone, then obviously you cannot expect a support from the same, right? Specifically mentioning the support over here and bringing back the family thing again over here. You need to be supportive in either cases. Family, that is one thing. Another thing, your business colleagues or your own colleagues or your groups, which I had mentioned in the previous slide. You have to be supportive with each other. Until and unless you are supportive with each other, it cannot work. If I am doing something good to you, then obviously in future you might remember that and do something good to me as well, right? It is the same thing. It is a give and take thing. I hope it is clear so far. Clear? Okay, next. Okay, I'm going to elaborate this 4 words over here, okay? Learner, initiator, supporter, leader, and a manager. There is a difference between each and every word over here. I hope grammatically it is but obvious, right? But in terms of the behavior of the person, this matters. As an entrepreneur, the qualities that the person may be expecting or may be having are this: learner. In the first slide, I had mentioned that they need to have some knowledge, correct? Until you have the knowledge, you cannot know what your ideas are. And you won't be able to know that if you are on the right track or not. In that case, the learner part comes in. You have to be a good learner in order to explore the new ideas. You cannot just sit and wait and just expect someone to guide you through. It is actually a journey of an individual over here. It has to be from the individual aspect, not from any other's aspect. Initiator. This usually happens in IT. I would give you one just small example over here, okay? You know that sometimes in the project you might be developing, there is some code errors that is present in somebody else's code. Not everyone is working on the code that has been developed by him as well, right? So one code is shared with multiple developers. One developer already know that this particular code is not functioning, or this particular code is not written in a correct way, right? But he won't fix it. He won't. Factors, risk that the code might break, functionality might break. Fact, right? In that case, I would like to mention initiator. You need to take the initiative. Until you take the initiative and accept that risk, right? How would you know that it is going to work or not? And eventually it is going to do some good to our project itself, right? Same thing applies over here as well. Until you take the initiative, it won't work. It won't do any good for anyone. Third, supporter. Taking the example of the project itself. You are overloaded with the task, or I would say another way, one of your team member is overloaded with the task, okay? You are having less burden of the task right now. You won't take the initiative to support that particular developer or the team member, okay? Provide me some task of yours, I will help you out. Over here, two things came into action. Initiator, you are taking the role of an initiator as well. Also, you are taking the role of the supporter as well, only if you are asking this thing from him. If not, then obviously you are not the supporter of your project. Right? I'm just pointing to the project as an example because you all are from IT and you might be knowing the pros and cons of what I'm saying. Right? Hence, I'm taking the example of something that you are experiencing every day. Similarly, it goes with an entrepreneurship. You need to support your group members. You need to support your team. You need to support many other persons that are associated with you. Both have their own pros, both have their own cons. So, the image that you might have visualized, right, is a kind of subject to situation. Okay? So don't think in a manner that manager is always a manager and a leader is always a leader. Don't think of your manager that way, okay? Okay, next. So, I think I may have got off topic regarding the entrepreneurship part, but everything is eventually connected with your day-to-day life itself. Okay? If you are following this same trend of whatever things that I have mentioned so far, right? If you have an idea, you will obviously have some group. You will gain some knowledge about what your idea may be, or maybe you might be investing or going to invest on future, right? You will make a group. Eventually, you will explore something more. You will try to gain some knowledge. Then eventually implement that idea. Then what? Patience, right? You will learn to how to be patient, right? In future, it may or may not get working, right? If it got to the right track and got to the right path, you eventually succeeded with your idea and eventually succeeded as an entrepreneur. That is the whole step. So far, koi questions? Any questions? You can ask me. You really don't have any questions? I'm assuming you understood whatever I mentioned, right? So I think everybody will become an entrepreneur someday. Who wants to be an entrepreneur someday? At least raise your hand.
There is another mic if you want to ask.
Yes.
So your voice can be heard. No one to be an entrepreneur.
Nobody wants to be an entrepreneur. Let koi to hai tunja karo. Sao. See, આના બે પોઈન્ટ્સ હોઈ શકે, રાઈટ? આઈધર મેં તમને જે એક્સપ્લેન કર્યું તમને બધું જ ખબર પડી ગઈ, બરાબર? અથવા તો જે મેં બોલ્યો એમાં તમને કંઈ જ ખબર ના પડી. સો કયો ઓપ્શન ગણો? ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ ફોર યોર ટાઈમ. સાયલેન્સ મેન્ટેન કરવા માટે થેન્ક યુ અગેન. થેન્ક યુ ફોર યોર સપોર્ટ.